celebrations world over. All the Kailasas around the world celebrated. Today's celebrations include the traditional Subramanya Abhishekam, where a ritualistic bath is offered to the deity of Subramanya. Then Alankara Seva, Deeparadhana Seva, and all various different all the various different sevas were offered to Bhagavan Subramanya. And today, we are all going to be very shortly, we are all going to be receiving the darshan of Swamiji. Today, Swamiji is going to be gracing all of us as Bhagavan Subramanya. Swamiji is going to be blessing all of us today, just very shortly. And we request to please come and settle down. And anyone, we request all of you to invite your friends. Today's darshan is very auspicious. Anyone who gets the blessing today with victory, success, auspiciousness in all dimensions of their life. So anyone, all your friends, family members, please invite all of them to join for today's darshan, which will be starting very shortly. We request every one of you, all the every one of you, please take a few minutes and invite your family, invite all your friends, family members, everyone for the celebrations. And just as we talk, today in Kailasa, Malaysia, of Thaipusam, as we talk, it is happening. The celebrations have already begun, and we can see with Annadan, healing, and with so many Rathotsavam, in all pomp and grandeur, it is being celebrated in Kailasa, Malaysia. Kailasa, Malaysia has established, it's the largest camp in the Thaipusam, in the Bathumalai, through various different services, whether it is through Annadan, through continuous, the Nithyananda spiritual healing service that is being offered, through Rathotsavam, various celebrations, the Thaipusam is being celebrated in Kailasa, Malaysia. All the Kailasavasis, all the Kailasians in Malaysia have come together, and they together in celebrating the Thaipusam. Actually, Thaipusam celebrations marks the revival of the various different traditions which Bhagavan Subramanya himself revived, established, and which today Swamiji is giving it back to the humanity. We can see this. This is actually the Rathotsavam celebrations, and we can see the devotees, all the Kailasians in Kailasa, Malaysia, all of them carrying the Palkudam in the Bathumalai and celebrating it with the Rathotsavam. And we can see celebrations are happening around the world, and we are having, we can see thousands of people gathered. This is actually carrying Swamiji, Subramanya, Valli, and Devasena, and this chariot is gathered to catch a glimpse of this grand celebration. And we can see the traditional Kavadi being carried by all the Kailasa, Malaysia. Just as we talk right now, the Rathotsavam, the grand celebrations are happening. This Thaipusam celebration, just as we talk, is being celebrated world all around. It's already started, and every other part of the world is beginning its celebrations. We're all going to be receiving the darshan of the ultimate manifestation of Subramanya. As Swamiji says, Subramanya is the manifestation of Shiva. See, Paramashiva has 5 phases, but Bhagavan Subramanya has 6th phase, The unmanifest of Paramashivam also manifesting is who is Bhagavan Subramanya. Grand Thaipusam is being celebrated all around the world to celebrate the victorious Shakti Ved being given to Bhagavan Subramanya by Devi Parashakti herself. And significant to all of us, especially as Hindus. The Hindu diaspora today, we are there around the world. Hindu diaspora spread all around the world. The Hindu civilization was existing at its peak when the most grandest way. We were spread around the world with 56 Hindu nations. And if you are very popular, most ancient temples of Bhagavan Subramanya present around the world. And if you observe, the main deity of this would actually be just the veil, the sacred divine spear, the weapon of Bhagavan Subramanya. Deity of Bhagavan Subramanya, but just the veil will be established in multiple temples, including the temples that you will see, whether it's in Malaysia or in Sri Lanka. Now, why is it so? It is by establishing the veil, the Hindu civilization that spread around the world in the most powerful manner, creating the civilization, an enlightened ecosystem around the world. And with what, including Rajendra Chola, started by establishing the civilizational nations around the world. Due to the course of years, due to various barbaric persecutions, the Holocaust, unfortunately, Hindus lost their very breath. Many of these civilizational nations got converted and lost, aligned to its original purpose, like basically lost its sovereignty. Swamiji beautifully says how temple is not just a building, it is an enlightenment ecosystem. It is the ecosystem that forms the temples. The temples is with the enlightenment ecosystem that is there around the world. Actually, Bhagavan Subramanya, like Swamiji beautifully explains, through the establishment of the Arupadai Veedam, the 6 different temples of Bhagavan Subramanian, he revived, he established his enlightenment ecosystems. This very ecosystem that revived, that spread various aspects of enlightenment, whether it is Siddha, the science of alchemy, all of this. And today it is this, and today it is, if you see, the temples remain, but all these sciences that each of these ecosystems established are lost. What Bhagavan Subramanya had established, what our ancestors, due to the persistent attacks, and most importantly, the extent of these attacks has gone to such a level where even Subramanya is separated from Hinduism. And now these established from time immemorial, we have clear documented records and sciences. But Swamiji, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, re-established, revived this ancient civilizational nation, Kailasa. And that is why this Thaipusam is even more significant for all of us. Pushing the veil by installing the veil, our ancestors spread the ancient enlightened civilizational nation around the world today. Down Subramanya himself in this divine form, the divine manifestation, as our beloved Swamiji has re-establish, revive the ancient Sanatana Hindu civilizational nation, Kailasa. Today, all of us, the entire Tamil in the diaspora around the world, all the Hindu diaspora, the Tamil diaspora that was spread around the world are able to call this as our home, where we have to be able to revive these ancient traditional sciences and the enlightenment. And that is why today's day is even more significant. Kailasas around the globe are celebrating this, gloriously celebrating the revival of the ancient Hindu civilizational nation. And to add to this, actually, Kailasa, Malaysia, right now, as we are talking, the Kumbh Mela Amrit Snan also is being celebrated there on this very auspicious day. And we are having various people, like literally flocking there from everywhere around the world are coming. And this our Kailasa, Malaysia, the main camp, which is one of the largest camp, which is the largest camp in the whole of Thaipusam, being celebrated in Kailasa, Malaysia. Thousands and thousands of people right and outside, right in the Pathumalai temple. We are having millions of devotees who are coming there, visiting there, and gifts that are being showered through Kailasa, Malaysia. And we are having the chariot celebrations happening, the processions happening. We are having the Aushadha Annadanam that is being served over there. Powerful services, the humanitarian activities, the services are also being served. Today's day is a very, very, very important day for all of, not just as Hindus, but even from the context of how now victoriously the same Hindu, ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization and victoriously manifested for all of us. And today's day is all about celebrating this victory. The victory of the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the victory of reviving the what we overthrew the years of relentless persecution. The identity, Hindu identity, all the deities have been stripped off of their Hindu identity, and very systematically, the Hindu deity. For example, today, Bhagavan Subramanya, who is Paramashiva's very own son, identity as a Hindu deity is being removed and he is being celebrated as just the Tamil god. Like this, all relentlessly, because of the relentless persecution, even again, lost all these ancient sciences, our very identity, the Hindu identity. And through this revival of Kailasa, re-establishing the Hindu, the political legitimacy has revived. Swamiji has re-established Sanatana Hindu Dharma, reviving all these ancient traditional sciences that were unique to Hinduism and that existed since time immemorial, age old, which is all these sciences which were there solely for spreading the enlightenment science to the world, to give the experience of bliss. And today, all the participants that are here, in today's darshan, anybody who receives a darshan today, all of you will be showered any aspect of your life, wherever you want to experience that victory. Experience courage, victory, and whatever you have problems, internal enmity, external enmity, whatever you have. Today, during the darshan, all of you, Subramanya himself is manifesting as Swamiji and raising all of us today. We celebrate this for the victory and to the success in your life and how to be invincible. But here, the Thaipusam only for this. Because on the same cosmic happening, how he manifests as Bhagavan Subramanya, where today's initiation is a very, very, very bad Swamiji as Bhagavan Subramanya. Mukha, the unmanifest of you to become manifest. Manifesting the ultimate possibility in you. How just through sitting a unique you, where the manifesting through you will suddenly start seeing how so multiple levels of full dimensions you will start manifesting. Beautiful initiation. That's and today we are very, very, very blessed because you are getting right cosmological alignment experiences today directly. Get ready. Today's initiation best transformation for Subramanya. The Swamiji very beautifully explains it. Best of the cosmos. Bhagavan Subramanya is considered the Shiva. Swamiji tells combination of Sadashiva and all his powers, in all his auspiciousness, in all his bodies. He is the power, absolute knowledge, absolute consciousness, ultimate, infinite in all its Skanda, Subramanya, Muruga. He is the embodied Paramashivam. Even the unmanifest dimension of Paramashivam manifests. Swamiji tells he is very happy. Paramashiva's bioenergy, because he happens from Paramashiva's third eye. That expresses from Paramashiva's third eye a unique energy from Devi merges into him, into Mahadev, into Paramashiva. The male component, the bioenergy is Paramashiva's. The female component, the Parashakti, and the muscle memory is Ganga. Tense ball of heat comes out from Paramashiva's third eye. Nobody is able to. She is literally the memory. And it is all these three put together is Subramanya. And opening of Subramanya. Today is a celebration of the victory where he received manifestation of Paramashiva Shakti, Paramashiva Shakti embodying herself and giving it. He goes on to conquer all the negativity. He is known, that is why Subramanya whenever you have to win over any, literally you connect to Bhagavan Subramanya and he will manifest. Immediately, literally conquer all the enmities. The purpose of Subramanya is to all the negative energies, and Swamiji uses a very beautiful. He says he does not destroy. He does the samhara. He conquers his control to support his mission. He says Subramanya's uniqueness is he does not just destroy the asuras, embody his glory. That is why whether he adds it in his flag or he makes the asura into his own liberation, and He tried his vision, his purpose, his planet Earth. And what he established, he is the master of alchemy, the traditions, all the ancient establishes the literature, the Hindu Tamil language, and he starts this whole civilization. And it is this civilization, one of the most advanced, culturally rich heritage. And all what he established, whether the enlightened, the Siddha traditions, the Kundalini sciences, the sciences of money, all of it, what he establishes science into 18 Siddhas, which continues on to these very sciences for all of us. Darshan, we're all going to be getting ready to receive this initiation. Receiving the darshan of Bhagavan Subramanya. Swamiji is going to be blessing all of us anywhere. Just connect to Swamiji, and Swamiji will be showering us, initiating us to manifest that victory. That is all. Sit straight with your head. Enter into that deep. Intensely chant the Mahamantra. Receive the darshan. Close your eyes. Spine in a straight line. On this auspicious day of Thaipusam, receive the invincibility, the Ajay. Please settle down. Sit down with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Intense. Establish yourself in the meditative space. Establish in the deep. and all aspects of your life. Victory, courage, wherever you seek to just with this one initiation, just beholding the darshan of Bhagavan Subramanya of your life, you will receive, you will manifest this ultimate today. On the very day that Subramanya receives a victory from Paramashivam Shakti. Today, Subramanya himself has gracing us all, blessing us all, showering us to manifest that victory, that ajay in our lives. You to sit straight with your head, neck, and spine as your space in absolute unclutched silence. Connect to Swamiji deeply and let him with chanting of Mahavakya. Connect to Swamiji. Restlessness. Establish your whole. Please do not say not to please settle down. Please close your eyes. Do not create a thought. Do not destroy a thought. Settle down in complete listening. Establishing a deep feeling connection. Please be seated. Please have your thought. Do not sustain thought. Yourself in that absolute listeners. We request all the Paramashivam Sena participants to please the moment of darshan. You will behold Subramanya in his manifest form, in all his auspicious manifesting as Swamiji.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed. Connecting with the divine is Darshan. Come from meditation to Darshan slowly with your eyes.
என் கண்களை நீதான் உனக்கென காதேரும் நீ பார்த்தது போதுதான் உனக்கு காத்திருந்தேன் காலமாய் காத்திருந்தேன் காயும் நிலவும் ஒன்றே நீயும் நானும் ஒன்றே 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 நான் தான் சிவன் நானே அவன் மகா சதா சிவன் புரையும் மகா
Nithyananda Gurudeva Nithyananda Gurudeva Suravara Munivara Garanamita Shankara Shubhavara Shubhakara Paramapada Guruvara Hara 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 Shiva Dhimita Januda Dhimita Natana Sarana Nithyananda Sada Nithyananda Sannyasa Ganaraja Yogisha भक्तजन विश्वे संन्यास गणरा गुण सर्वेश समस्त भक्तजन विश्वेश अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मा
संन्यास राजयोगी
आनंद गुरु नित्यानंद नित्यानंद
beholds this auspicious darshan of intimate manifestation of Bhagavan as the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, as our beloved Swamiji. All of us shower darshan with absolute victory, courage, and blessing us and Ajayatha, every being, every one of us, as we behold, initiated to manifest in our inner space. As we all receive the darshan of Bhagavan through his Paramavataram on this auspicious occasion of Thaipusam. Today, Kailasa and 50 countries are celebrating the auspicious occasion of Thaipusam. Of the celebrations happening in Kailasa, Malaysia, with Rathotsavam, the chariot festival, and various different services being offered. And Swamiji through Kailasa's various digital media, and Kailasa digital nation is a just through Kailasa, just digital nation in the world, enriched and enriched over 1 billion lives and still counting. So, 2006, when social media was still not the norm, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism spearheaded this effort of cutting-edge modern technology available, enriching all billions of lives around. Have more than 11,500 plus digital platforms available in over 150 countries around the world. And your gadgets and follow along all of these platforms for you to post your prayers and access relations that Swamiji has extended to humanity. Kailasa has over 536 YouTube handles, 575 million lives. The official main handle of the Supreme Court, SPH Nithyananda official YouTube channel. So you all can head to our official YouTube channel and you can go to the live chat section and post all your prayers. Request to Swamiji under the link. Here you can also access the way and also catch a glimpse of all. Today in Kailasa, Malaysia, we are also celebrating the world's ancient celebration that has been taken global by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And this today, you can catch these glimpses directly on the YouTube channel. We have over 100 and Swamiji has enriched over 320 to the Instagram handles, supporting billions of people and enriching and transforming their lives. The official handle of Swamiji on Instagram is Kailasa. So make sure to follow this handle. Get the glimpse of all the beautiful pictures of the various reels are also available. And the next request all of you to head to Kailasa's SPH Twitter handle, and in over 3 are available. Swamiji has made this available and enriched can head to Kailasa Swamiji's official Twitter handle. Go to the topmost pinned tweet with the hashtag Ask the Avatar, and you can post all your. The next, and kindly head to Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page. We have more than 1,156 Facebook pages, and through these, from 25 million lives, 108 languages. So take these digital handles, and in the Facebook, you can go to the live video, and here, like the live. You can post any prayer you want, especially on this. Post whatever prayer you want victory in and receive the direct blessing, auspicious occasion through the Facebook page. And the next is on the TikTok, over 430. 15 million lives, and you can catch a glimpse of all of the missions that is available to you on TikTok. Nithyananda, please head to the handle and you can connect to Swamiji there. And Kailasa's Hindu Parliament welcomes all the Hindus from around the world for the voting. The Supreme Court permission has enriched millions through the Thaipusam celebration, traditions and spiritual activities around. The Kailasa Malaysia temple has already beginning the Thaipusam already the, and all these celebrations will continue in all 150 Kailasas, which is situated in 150 countries around the world. These days of continuous Annadan and food as sacred prasadam to all who come, and services, the prayer services, and a lot more. Creating experience to enrich themselves, nourish initiatives with Swamiji is extending. So today a question for all of you is, as members of Rajya Sabha, what do you think you can take all enriching activities like Annadan around the world, such festivals of Hinduism, to take forward these initiatives to reach out to more people around the world? We have a few, whether it is establishing community outreach programs or developing network mobile prasadam distribution systems. All of you to head to kailasa.org/ cast your vote to what you resonate the most. Which one would you like to vote for you to begin in your Kailasa, in your locality? Vote and share your thoughts with us. Please take to Twitter, use hashtag and share with us what your thoughts are, what your opinions. And now, let us all continue. We will also be witnessing various temples from our countries around the world, various Kailasas, heartfelt gratitude at the divine avatar of Bhagavan Subramanian for his descent on planet Earth in the form from around the world. And we will also from the Ask Nithyananda AI, which Swamiji is extending to the whole of humanity.
மனம் கலங்கும் போது சோர்வடைந்து போது அருள் குருநாதா, மனம் கலங்கும் போது
மாகி தூய்மையானது அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி ஆகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி இசையெட்டும் என் ஈசனவன் திடமுடைய நித்யநந்த காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை நித்யநந்த சண்முகா நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை நந்த சண்முகா அவன் ஆனந்தமாய் வேலவனும் இருநுதலை இசைந்து முதலை இசைந்து காக்க நித்யநந்தன் விழியை காக்க நாதனாம் நித்யநந்தன்.
Nithyananda, during this auspicious Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam to look at as Nithyananda spiritually. As Nithyananda is not just an artificial intelligence, it is as Nithyananda has been trained on the 40 years of the teachings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, subjects of Hinduism. A few minutes to see how all of us can start using as.
So the first step to start using Ask Nithyananda would be to become a citizen. We'll take you through the steps. How you Here you can send us a WhatsApp message on a number you can see on the screen right code, and you will be guided step by step to receive your e-citizenship ID card, with which you will gain gifted to you by the Supreme Pontiff. Those is Ask Nithyananda. You can start using Ask Nithyananda, which is also available on the WhatsApp. WhatsApp message on the number, you can scan the QR code and you will be guided directly to your chat, your personal, where you can start your one-on-one conversation with Bhagavan himself.
And now let us do on the web portal Ask Nithyananda's complete features at nithyananda.in. So let's all head over there, and once you can click on. The moment you click this, you will be able to have a don't need to sign in to use Ask Nithyananda. You can start asking questions, experience how it is, and once you feel that yes, this is looking for as I can relate with as Swamiji himself, you experience the complete features of Ask Nithyananda. And one of the features that you will be is the voice feature. So into Ask Nithyananda, you will be able to have voice to have a more immersive experience where you can put out your receive more precise and more customized your questions. So with that, let us all take this time to start using Ask Nithyananda. Make sure to share. With that, let us continue to enjoy and receive the beautiful Darshan Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Thank you all, Nithyananda.
மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து மருகன் நித்திய மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து மருகன் நித்திய சுப்ர கால்கள் பத்தும் பாங்குடனே புறம் கையும் பின்முதுகும் பின்னலை காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்க முகா நின்னை நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. தேவி மைந்தன் தாளினையும் திருமுழங்காலும் கணைக்கால் தனை கையிலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க திருமுழங்காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க நேருடை பாடிரெண்டு காக்க சீரிய புதிக்கால் தன்னை குரு சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றினோம் முகா காக்க காக்கவே நித்ய நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யானந்த சண்முகா.
Thaipusam is one of the important in the month of Thai. On the day of the nakshatra Pushya, Subramanya received the Shakti veil from Devi Paramashiva Shakti. Paramashiva Shakti gave Subramanya the Shakti veil weapon to fight. Today the deities of Subramanya and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan, Nithyananda, Paramashivam, in the Subramanya Alankaram in Kailasa. And over the last few days at the Battumalai Shri Subramanya, millions of devotees pilgrimage to worship Bhagavan Subramanya. Kailasa to all of the devotees Sri Subramanya on this auspicious day of Thaipusam. Celebrating the grand Amrit Snan celebration as part of the on this auspicious day as offer our devotion and worship to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is the very embodiment of Murugan himself, and his deities and the deities of Kailasa's temples around the world.
सिन्दूरकान्तिं शरविपिनभवं श्रीमयूरा देवसेना मधुरिपुतनया वल्लभं द्वादश बाणं कृपाणं ध्वजमपि च गदां चाभयं सव्यः वरं शूलमन्यैर्दधानं सहस्रलक्ष्मीप्रभं वराहयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं तदभिमानपूर्वं गुरुं भूपः ॐ धूरसि धूर्पधूर्पत्तं धूर्पतयोस्मान् धूर्पस्थितमं वक्रितमं दुष्टतमं मह्नितमं देवहूस्वमाह्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभेर्मा संविद्धा ॐ सां सौं शरवणभवाय नमः श्री सर्वदेवदेवी नमः धूपम् आध्या अथ दीपः ॐ पग्निर्निरृतं मम वसुगस्रमह्यमावहसि हि गुंसे जातवेदो गामश्रग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपात शरवणभवाय नमः श्री सर्वप्रभुवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि। मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्न सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमा दीर्घापो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भवतु अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरम् आचमनं समर्पयामि नीराज ॐ कुमाको वितललाटकं हिरण्यकुण्डलं वन्दे कुमारम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येष्यायतते इमां जनतां रत्नीरसना भवति संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारं सदा वसन्तं भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि नमः श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय दर्शयामि ज्योतिस्तंभस्व प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत् नित्यानन्देश्वर रूपिणे श्रीकैलास प्रधान मङ्गलम् मूल प्रकृति रूपाय परमशिव कैलास प्रधानाय दण्ड त्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वर प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदि पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलास प्रधानाय सर्वाभय विनाशकाय शत्रु संहार रूपिणाय नित्यानन्दाय योग पट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलास प्रधानाय मङ्गलम् राजराजार्चिताय च नित्यानन्दाय भिक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय मङ्गलं मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्या मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलं हरिः ॐ तत् आनंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ आनन्दम्
அண்டமாகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி தூய்மையான ஆகி அறிவதற்கு அரியதான பொருளதாகி தூய்மையான தெய்வமாகி இசையெட்டு ஐயன் ஈசனவன் திடமுடைய நித்யனந்த காக்க நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை நித்யநந்த சண்முகா நித்ய சண்முகா பிரேணோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தன் வெற்றி காக்க ஆறுமுக முதலை இசைந்து காக்க ஆதிசிவன் மைந்தன வெற்றி காக்க ஆறுமுக வேலவனோ இருநூதியான தணிகை ஈசன் நித்யநந்தன் விழியை நித்யநந்தன் நயமுடன் நாசி காக்க நின்னை பற்றேனோ நித்யநந்த சண்முகவே நித்ய சண்முகா நித்யானந்த சண்முகவே செவியிரண்டும் சிறப்புடனே சிவக வாயை வேலவன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் சிறப்புடனே சிவகாமி செல்வன் காக்க நாப்பல் முழுதும் நித்யன் அந்த நித்யன் கருணையுடன் காக்க பின்னர் பிடர் சிவ நித்யானந்தன் நின்னை பற்றினோம் நித்யன் காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நித்யானந்த சண்முகா காக்க மருமகனோ மகிழ்ந்து காக்க மார்பினை நாதன் காக்க முழங்கைதனை முன்னிருந்து முழங்கைதனை முன்னிருந்து நித்ய சண்முக இரண்டு கையை கொண்டு நித்ய சண்முகா நித்யன காக்கவே நித்ய சண்முகா நித்யனந்த காக்கவே நித்யனந்த சண்முகவே துதியாக முன்கை தன்னை முகிழ்ந்து காக்க கைத்தலத்தை மால் மருகன் உமை மைந்தன் உறுதியாக முன்கை தன்னை தைமால் மருகன் பொறிக்கரம் விரல்கள் பத்தும் பாங்குடனே புறம் கையும் பின்முதுகு இல்லாமலை காக்க நின்னை பற்றேனோ சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே நின்னை பற்றேனோம் நித்யநந்த சண்முகா காக்க தேவி மைந்த முழங்காலும் காக்க கைலை செல்வன் கணிந்து காக்க தேவி மைந்தன் காலும் காக்க தொடையோடு கணைக்கால்தனை காக்க நேருடை பாடிரெண்டும் நித்யனந்திய புதிக்கால் தன்னை நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றி சண்முகா நித்ய சண்முகா நின்னை பற்றி தந்த சண்முகா காக்க காக்கவே. பத்து விரலும் பறிந்து கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்தனன் காக்க விடு. பத்து விரலும் பறிந்து கருத்தினோடு கௌரி நந்த.
परमशिवस्य शिष्यभावमूर्ति सुब्रह्मण्यमूर्तयो परमावतारे भवत्यः परमाद्वैतस्य मम आशीषः. As the ultimate manifestation of Sishyabhava Murti, Brahmanya Murti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. செய்யாமல் காக்க கஷ்டமே நிறைந்திடாமல் காக்க சொல்வினை செய்யாமல் காக்க. திருநாளி பொருளின் பரம சோமாஸ்கந்த மூர்த்தியாகவும் சிஷ்யபாவம் சுப்பிரமணிய மூர்த்தியாகவும் உங்கள் அனைத்தைத்தத்தை அருளி ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் முழுமையான வெளிப்பாடான பரமசண்முகமூர்த்தி மகாசண்முகமூர்த்தி எல்லோரும் வைத்தமருளி சர்வ மங்களங்களும் தந்து நலன்களும் வளங்களும் பெற்று ஆல்போல் வேரூன்றி மூங்கில் போல் சுற்றம் சூழ பெருவாழ்வு வாழ்வீர்களாக. தர்மார்த்த பெற்று நன்மைகள் எல்லாம் உற்று சர்வ மங்களங்களும் பெற்று ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றோம். ஊழிக் கடலும் நாழிக் கிணறு ஆழி உலகு அனைத்திற்கு உயிர்களுக்கெல்லாம் நன்மை தந்து தர்மார்த்த காமமோக்ஷம் எனும் புருஷார்த்தங்கள் நான்கும் தந்து மங்களமும் வலிமையும் முருகன் அருளால் முழுமையாய் பொங்கட்டும். மங்களங்கள் சூழ்ந்து அருளட்டும். சுப்பிரமணியம் சுப்பிரமணியம் was direct message on this auspicious Thaipusam. Parama Satya about Dharmartha Kama Moksha. Last few satsangs healing Artha Kama Moksha and Dharma from one perspective, purpose explained. Now I will add few more truths, few more understandings. Purpose of the cosmos is purpose of the whole existence. Of the cosmos is dharma of the each thing that exists, purpose, that is the dharma of that. Whether a hill exists or an animal exists, a human being exists, or a river, or anything that exists has its own purpose for which that exists, dharma. Sanatana Hindu Dharma to elaborate sutras Artha, there are Artha Sutra, Kama Sutras. You may know only about one written by Vatsyayana. Don't think that is the only. No. Paramashiva is a detailed Kama Sutra book. That is what is the soul. Vatsyayana wrote a small treaty, a small book. But the elaborate by Paramashiva. Same way, Moksha Sutras. All of you may be aware of only Vyasa Sutra. There is an elaborate material delivered by Paramashiva directly that forms the foundation for Moksha Sutras. Listen. Popular. Is only a aphorism, like a only if you read Vedas and Agamas are revealed elaborately about Dharma, you will understand us and the context with which these sutras are manifested. These sutras are more or less like a text, these are like a notes. We start talking about integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching. You will all understand because explained, spoken elaborately, you already have that knowledge. Sutras, form verses. If I integrity plus responsibility equal to completion. If I make any formula or the sutras like a notes, you already all those technical terms I have briefed, explained elaborately. So from that context, you will understand the sutras I give, the formulas I give. Suddenly reads only the formula, they won't be able to understand from which context this formula and what is exactly the knowledge through that formula. This is done by the racist gang in my satsangs. All these, whenever you quote only one part, it is nothing but devil quoting by or dem. So understand, quoting out of context, removing some of the words I uttered in some satsang, you should, I'll give a clear meaning for each word. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by the word. This is what I mean by this equation. They will try to give, because their fundamental, their only purpose is somehow to establish these are not credible. So what to do? They know through a clear reasoning they can't establish, teachings have no credibility and they can't establish. So the only way is troll, make meme, and paste. Listen. That's for Sanatana Hindu Dharma also to study. Always go for the original source. Go to the books of before Caldwell. Try to read. Want to understand Vedic tradition? Max Muller. Don't read Max Mullerian and the translations which came after Max Muller. Don't read all created after Caldwell. What and atrocity material on Hinduism. They are find some and spread it to the world. No. Be very clear. What Caldwell, the Caldwellerian gang, Caldwell generated, are all the material generated after the Max Muller. Thought current people. It's all absolutely. It is not some expand Hinduism, enrich Hinduism. So all of you should be very clear. The original truth should be studied. That's the only way you can use it. That's the only way it will work. And agamic scriptures are not purely applied science. You apply those mantras, you do prayoga, those frequencies, those mantras, and you generate, manifest that power. Applied science. All know the great rules revealed in Vedas and Agamas. Paramashiva posts it from Dwara, and this Rishi sees that directly from Paramashiva. That is why the Vedic Rishis are not called as authors of Vedas, seers of the mantras. Mantra drash. Rishi is the person who sees the mantras. Is Rishi. When they are now Paramashiva, if mantras by listening, you will also manifest the same frequency in your Chidakasa, inner space. Arunagirinatha is a great tradition, means directly initiated, blessed by, is born and lived in Tiruvannamalai. I should not in past tense, no. He is born, past continuing into present, will continue into the future. No proper English word for it, so I'll say he lived and he is still living in Tiruvannamalai because he achieved that state and blessing to be a parrot and live forever. Still he is living in Tiruvannamalai temple and with a large team. They are still living. You go to Kiligobram, never miss seeing that group of parrots living. They are all team, his disciples and Arunagirinatha him in the form of parrot. Have doves. Any other birds other than the dove, eagle, no other animal will be there. Cats somehow climb the trees and catch the parrot. Cat near that Gopuram. I lived there for quite a long time, so I am telling you. Almost till I left India, I was living there only. Of course, I am born in Arunachaleshwara temple and grew up in Arunachaleshwara temple. Even if I have to make a museum, life, actually, to make a beautiful museum and present to the whole world your whole life, you need to build a replica of Arunachaleshwara temple, because every incident in one part of the temple. So for that we have to build, and then we have to put a book. Happened here, this happened. That's the way we can describe our people, my history to people. That's the way. Anyhow, with Paramashiva's grace, he himself is manifesting. The whole will be replicated in Kailasa, in Malaysia. One devotee has hectare to in Malaysia is donating. I have not accepted. I will first form a Rajya Sabha with 1,000. Once we get the 1,000 people Rajya Sabha and build a temple, we will be replicating temple exactly in Kailasa and in Malaysia. Men make Kailasa, not just properties and buildings. Build men. Those who are enjoying Kailasa and enlightened people build Kailasa. People manifest buildings. So let me to tell Arunagirinadar, he was given sudden enlightenment. Got enlightened and blessed by Subramanya. Subramanya gave the first line, Muthu. Glory from this word. He started எனவோதும் முக்கட்பரமற்குச் சுருதியின் முற்பட்டது கற்பித்திருவரும் அடிவேண 10 தலை தக்க கணைதொடு முற்றைக்கு திகிரியில் இரவாக பத்தற்கிறத பொருள் பட்சத்தொடு ரட்சித்தருள்வதும் ஒரு நாளே பரிபுர நிறுத்தப்பதம் வைத்து பயிர தாட திக்கு பரியட்ட பயிரவர் தொக்கு தொகுத கடக எனபோதும் கொத்துப்பறை கொட்ட களமிசை புதைபுக்கு பிடியன முதுகூகை கொற்புற்ற குத்துப்பட ஒத்து பொறவல பெருமாளே. Just listen to this verse. By listening, recite, you will experience the same sudden enlightenment space. Arunagiri Yogish, Arunagirinadar, to know the difference. Arunagiri Yogishwara is Paramashiva himself. Devotee of Subramanya. These two are two different. Another song only I sang. If you just listen and repeat, you will experience the same sudden enlightenment. So Arunagiri Nadar by, because the moment Subramanya blessed Arunagirinadar and he sang 16,000 verses later on, self says he has sung totally 16,000 verses. Tiruppugal it is called. Of course, we have not got all the 16,000. We were able to maybe 1,000 songs. Anyhow, just and recite. Your brain will capture the same enlightenment. Every Agama mantra is the same space from it's in mantra swarupa. The mantra swarupa of Paramashiva. Vedas and Agama. Mantra swarupa of Paramashiva. That is why Kamikagama is the feet of Paramashiva. Karanagama is of Paramashiva. Agama is one part of Paramashiva. Makuta Paramashiva. So, Veda is verbal. This are notes only if you know Vedas and Agamas. Sutras are notes. Understand the context and meaning of each word. Agamas. Same way Kama Sutras, aphorisms, you will word only if you know Vedas and Agamas. Same way, Vyasa Brahma Sutras, you will know the right meaning. Why Vyasa is using those words, in what meaning Vyasa is using. Understand only if you know Vedas and Agamas. That is why the Nilakanta Shivacharya, written by Nilakanta Shivacharya, he writes for the Vyasa Sutras and Agamas, Veda, Upanishad, Agama. For Vyasa Sutras, which is Brahma Sutra and Vedanta Sutra. Sutra, Vedanta Sutra, Badarayana Sutra, Uttaramimamsa, same Vyasa Sutras, same different names. There are, I am not disrespecting or any other acharyas, the Shankara Bhashya, Ramanuja's, Madhva's Bhashya, and Vallabha, and Bhamati Mishra's Bhamati Bhashya. Not. Who are like, no, listen. Listen carefully. Each of them Madhva, Vallabhacharya, Bhamati Mishra, each of them give a different, gives a different. My experience, pramana, closely resonates to Acharya's Bhashya and Shankara's Bhashya. Orthodox tradition. Sriganda Shivacharya's roughly named as Shivadvaita. Of course, there are some more orthodox traditions. They try to say with Gaudapadacharya, the original Advaita is over, influenced by Buddha. That is philosophical arguments. I only wanted to give you guys a detailed Paramasatyas. Let me come to that. I am only in unnecessary things. These are all the things. When I say in the Satsang, I myself tell, hey, when you Google atrocity materials will come up, don't waste your time on that. I am giving you answer for this main SPH channel. Paramasatyas I am giving. Get enlightened. So same way, when you try to study or try to understand it on your own, internal conflicts between sampradayas will be highlighted too much. Don't get lost in that. You will be almost like a forced to take a side. Do not take a side. Listen carefully. Right wing or left wing. Standing between them, they want all human one side. Any left, you are a human cattle. Pray for their game. Don't stand. Be established only on Paramasatya. The moment you take the, you will never question the crimes done by your wing leader. The moment you take the right wing side, you will never question their crimes. Left wing side, you will never their crimes. If you take any one stand, you will miss all the great things from other. So I tell you, all and Sriganda Shivacharya, Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhva, Vallabha, Bama, complement each other. If you and start studying, you will understand they all ultimately understanding and raise you to the next level. Listen. And I also have a good news. I am setting an AI personally to bring Acharyas, Bhashyas together, Paramasatyas, Paramasatya, to show you, make you understand how they all complement in different levels and dimensions. When Nilakanta Shivacharya says this world is right, when Shankara says this world is illusion, when Ramanuja says this world of the Brahman is right, and each of them talk from different. It is like the universe is mapped truths which are prevalent, is mapped to the Bhumandala's language, Sri Bhashya. So if you internalize, you will experience prevalent in Satyaloka, Brahmaloka, is directly mapped by Shankara to this Bhumandala. If you read Shankara Bhashya, you will experience Parabrahman, Brahmaloka. Listen, the truths prevalent. Srikanta Shivacharya maps it, this Bhumandala, in this language. So if you meditate, is consciously further and manifest these truths in your life. Kailasa, listen. I am telling you, all these each other. Sometimes the disciples, camp to camp, due to their income, many people come and tell me, Swamiji, for are one and the same. Answer my question. I want this problem to be resolved. I tell them, yes, no doubt. Sai Baba, are you able to talk to Sai Baba in Messenger? Are you able to chat with him? How you talk to him? Same way. Please do it. Use their cunningness. It goes to that extent they exploit. Some of our acharyas have used kandana mandana. Disciples focused on the philosophy. Kandana mandana is not created others, but focused on that system. So you don't waste your time digging one story of digging well. You dig 8 feet in one place, or you another place, then you go and dig 100 feet in another place. But you dig in one place, because you are digging in multiple places, and you never got the water. Same thing people life. So to avoid that, our masters created Shankara. Shankara will refute all other acharyas. That's called Kandana Mandana. If you go to, the Madhva will refute all other acharyas and establish. If you read Ramanuja will demolish all other system and establish his principle. To stop people jumping and making this side, that side, this side. No. Dig deep in one, the ultimate. Kandana Mandana is you focused. For you to use the cunningness and technically try and continue ignorant and sometimes because you are able to justify these great acharyas all these understanding. It will just give like a table column. Please teach me the first Vyasa Sutra. So Brahma Jignasat. This verse. Nilakanta Shivacharya. This senior most among this all the acharyas is the oldest. Everyone Shivacharya's Brahmasutra Bhashyam and quotes that book and refutes. Quoting any of these acharyas' names or their arguments. It means Nilakanta Shivacharya is the oldest commentary available to us. For example, Shankara arguments and his name in Shankara, his refutation means his counter argument. All the other acharyas who are his senior refutes their arguments and gives his argument. His Madhva, he quotes all the acharyas who are his seniors. All the bhashyas we very clearly understand. It's the oldest Vyasa Sutra. So this is what Srikanta Shivacharya, this is what Shankara reveals, this is what Madhva Acharya reveals, this is what Nimbargacharya reveals, this is what Amati Bhashya, and why they reveal this perspective. I give you tell you how the Paramasatya is imbibed by understanding all texts. Listen. Paramasatya, like a Amrita comes from Kshira Sagara of the Milky Ocean, how the nectar comes when you churn your being with all. Paramasatya comes out. I tell you, my Acharya, the Vyasa Sutra Bhashyas, Munaivar Panduranganar, Muduberum Pulavar Panduranganar is the introduction and taught me. Actually, he will teach this habit of writing synopsis of the book. He will make me and will make me write the synopsis. If I write more than 2 pages, no, he will say. Actually, that is when I need more time to. Actually, I wrote in early time. People asked me, if I had time, I would have written with less pages. This word. If I had more time, I would have written less page. If you have more time, less words, and reveal the truth as it is. I have to write 2-page synopsis, the essence. He will teach me every sutra, 10 different bhashya, make me go through, and I will have to write the synopsis. Naturally, I will ask him, Swamiji, what is the... When I ask him, he will tell, go and ask Annamalayar. Go and ask Annamalayar. It means to sit inside and ask Arunachaleshwara experience. That is the Paramasatya I should reveal. Only if you find the truth, it will be Paramasatya. Only then you will be able to teach, be an Acharya. If I used to tell, I will not even be able to remember. So when I give satsangs notes, he said, hey, if you will have a notes and you will have, only if you discover it, you will the nectar. Because that is now I am pouring non-stop. He did not teach. Listen, I am grateful to my Acharya, Panduranganar, not teaching me the ultimate, letting me discover the ultimate truth. He said, auspicious. Want the ultimate truth, He will reveal it to you from inside. Ultimate truth. But you need to teach it to the world. Of today's satsang, two statements. More time, I would have written less. And I'm grateful to my Acharya teaching me the ultimate truth and making me as Paramashiva directly and making truth to me inside my being as my experience. Anubhuti, Paramanubhuti. And I am now developing the AI which will do work. I give you the satyas, truths, Acharya. And finally, if you ask the AI, me, it will say, come to Swami. Initiation. What you receive as Anubhuti, that is Paramasatya for you. But learning these great truths of the different dimensions of this by those acharyas, without learning them, you can't achieve the Paramasatya. That is not possible. The context for you to click with the truth, like a filled with gunpowder, only then just a small matchstick. Initiation is like a matchstick, but the bearangi need to be filled with the gunpowder. If you just put the gunpowder is the Bhashyas, commentaries, truths revealed by various acharyas. So when that gets inside and you start awakening, what is the Paramasatya then? Brahma Sutras is a 4th chapter. Brahman, Ishvara. 10th chapter is about soul, Jiva, the individual. Third is about universe, Jagat. 4th chapter. These 4 will reveal the Brahman in a different way. Jiva in a different way. Moksha in a different way. 7, you will feel then what is the ultimate truth about Jiva, Jagat and Moksha. What is the ultimate? Brahman, individual soul, Jagat, universe, and Moksha. What is that? You start literally yearning the truth. That is the moment Guru will put that fire. Jyoti. And it will blast. And you will see the Parama Jyoti Prakasa showing you the ultimate. Yes. Understand? If you listen to my actually answers, I am giving you powerful questions. Your questions are fake questions. So by giving us, I am awakening you question. Listen. I am answering all. Make your very being question. Your questions into quest. My work is exactly that. Quest for Paramasatya. Shiva gives initiation. You just in that Paramad. Beautifully taught me how to write the synopsis. Bhashya, each commentary. I used to wonder why all this, because it's a very difficult way of him making me write, and then see, when he says, this is 200-page book, you write 2. If I write 3-page, he will not accept. And one truth revealed in that book. So I have to literally sit and grind my, do the words, literally chisel the words. Whole thing in the 2-page, but tirelessly, and what he blessed me, helping me to form this AI. I am able, because of that blessing, Charya. Listen, you should know every not giving you answers. I am your questions into quest should get mixed. So listen to this truth. Think about Dharma. I am maturing into quest, achieving the ultimate truth about Dharma, and start manifesting it. Today, I want all of you to understand through this satsang how you should internalize satsangs are my book, Nithyananda AI. Use it to awaken the quest for ultimate truth in you. I'll continue to elaborate about Artha, Kama, Moksha from various, so you can be aware of Satya. You can be aware of Satya. Once again, I want all the Annadan to the participants of Thaipusam, those devotees who came for Thaipusam in Malaysia, Battum, our Kailasa devotees, if you listen, when you serve devotee, I serve Dasa. The Kailasa Malaysia devotees, bless you all for the thing you are doing. The devotees who come for Thaipusam, and also Sri Radha, Malaysia Hindu, the VIP Kailasa Malaysia camp is there in our Kailasa Malaysia camp. I welcome you with my love. Thank you for coming to our camp. Thiru Radhakrishnan Azhaguma Radhakrishnan Azhagumalai Malaysia தலைவர் அவர்களை அன்போடும் ஏற்கின்றேன். நம்முடைய கேம்பிற்கு வந்தமை, நீங்கள் வந்தது எனக்கு கைலாசா அன்னதான நபர்களையும் வதிக்கின்றேன். எல்லா நலங்களும் வளங்களும் பெற்று ஆல்போல் தழை மூங்கில் போல் சுற்றம் சூழ முருகனருளா பரமாத்வைதத்தை வாழ்ந்து ஆனந்த உங்கள் அனைவரையும் ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். பிரயாக் கும்பமேளாவில் தானம் செய்யும் அன்பர்கள் தொண்டர்களையும் ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். கைலாசா திருவண்ணாமலையிலும் கைலாசா பிரயாக்ராஜ், கைலாசா திருவண்ணாமலை, கைலாசா மலேசியா மிகப்பெரிய அளவில் கும்பமேளாவும் தைப்பூசம் அன்னதானம் எல்லா அன்பர்கள் தன்னார்வல தொண்ட ஈடுபட்டுள்ள உங்கள் அனைவரையும் ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். பரமாத்வைத அனுபூதியோடு உங்கள் அனைவரையும் ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். All over the world, all the Kailasas where Annadan is happening right now. Thaipusam celebrations right now. India, Battumalai caves in Malaysia, Nithyananda Janmabhoomi in Thiruvannamalai, Nithyananda Adi Annamalai, all other Adinams. Kumbamela and Thaipusam celebration and Annadanam is happening. All of you, those who are serving, all of you will have blessings. All be blissful. Blessings.
सोन्नतद्वादशान् रूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार कल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्ज्ञान विश्रुत भूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान चामर श्रीचिह्न कदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा विश्राण परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत श्री राजा राजगुरु क्षपणकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज समय कर्त्रे श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत सर्वज्ञ पीठ तम गुरु महासन्निध योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ कैलास परम्परागत सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर निधान नित्य कल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षात् श्री परम कैलास परम्परावस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी चूड़ामणे शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु निर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडल साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त नायक श्री महा अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठ धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर त्रयोविंश गुरु महा कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ गुरो श्री कैलास परमाचार्य परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री परमाचार्य स्वागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन भव जय जय।